first thing I want to say about this question is there's a verse in Judges 6 that says, Gideon replied, "If the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? Where are all his wonders that our ancestors told us about?" So Gideon, who is one of the heroes of our faith, says in the Bible, questioning like, where is God? I don't see his wonders. I don't feel him. I don't know what's going on. So if you have ever, like if you were the person to ask a question, or if you've ever wondered this before, or maybe you will at some point in the future, you're in really good company. Okay, it's all through the Bible. Isaiah 64, you have hidden your face from us. Psalm 74, we've been given no signs from God. There's lots of Psalms where they're crying out, where are you? You're in good company if you ever have those thoughts, okay? Now, another point I want to make is God's silence does not mean he's not working. And the example we give, you can look at all the different holidays for this. For Easter, Good Friday, crucifixion. We know about Sunday, he rises from the dead. Can you imagine if you followed him on that Saturday? Can you imagine how distant and silent and how awful that would have been? But, even though he was the longest day of their life that Saturday, but his silence does not mean he's not working. So, Christmas example, Mary became pregnant. She had to wait several months without hearing anything else. It wasn't like God just like every single day, like, okay, now today we're going to just, she heard this news, and then months passed where she couldn't even tell Joseph for a while, and she probably felt like, what is happening? Where is God in these moments? But she remained faithful. So, in the Bible, there were periods of hundreds of years where no new thing from God was spoken. So they had to rely on Scripture and what the prophets were teaching and all that stuff. So I would love to hear from God every single day, like his audible voice, speak to me every day. That's not what happens. And so you have to understand, like, does his silence mean that he's not there, or is there more going on? Our faith should never consist only of feelings, because feelings, as we've said before, are like weather. They can come and go. It's just have some bad days or something happens to you, and well, if my faith is only based on when I feel all gooey inside towards the Lord, maybe I don't know. That's a dangerous game to play. So what happens is what you feel or what you know intellectually about God is important. I'm not saying feelings are not important. What I'm saying is, if you have decided in your life that Jesus is Lord, that Jesus is real, then hopefully, that knowledge, that truth, that power can hopefully sustain you for the moments when you don't really feel him, when you don't feel like he may be near at that time. And I'm not saying, again, that that's all we rely on is just facts and intellectual things, but the knowledge of him should help carry us through as we walk by faith, not by sight, in those moments. Also, make sure you hear me correctly on this. I am absolutely not saying that it's always our fault when we don't hear from God, or if we feel like we don't feel him, or if we think that he's distant. However, I am suggesting that sometimes it can be. And I'm putting myself in this category, all right? In James 4, very powerful verse, says, draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. And I fully believe that sometimes, myself included, we don't draw near to him nearly enough. Like, there's times when it is a little bit on us. If God feels distant, sometimes it's like he's there, like we're just not aware of it, we're not pursuing him. Guarantees pursuing us, we don't know when to pursue him. So you ever feel like he's not there, but yet, if our Bibles are closed, or like maybe we don't go to church or youth group, or maybe we go, but we don't really listen to what God is trying to tell us. So many things that could fall into that category, but maybe sometimes we choose other things over Christian-related things. For me personally, I know what I need to, when God does feel distant, I know what I need. And it took a while for me to figure out what that was, but it's a mix of things. So for me, it's music, concerts, Christian concerts, certain podcasts that speak a lot to me. I also will try to ask questions. I'll go to other Christians in my life and ask questions and try to have conversation about God. And so there's all kinds of things that I try to do to fill up my spiritual tank, like we need those moments to have that. So sometimes it is on us